two. Hey, have you got your white bag right close to you? Have you got your whistle? Let's get out our hats and let's put them on. Let's put them on together, because you know we need these because we're riding the rails together. Riding the rails today. Today we're going to be learning about how Jesus' power pulls us through and talking a little bit about hope. All right, here we go. So let's get started. Let's get our legs up and moving, get our arms going, and we're going to start by singing our theme song. All right, here we go.
We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. You make us whole and we stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. We're off on this journey, there's no looking back. With Jesus to lead us, we're on the right track. Oh, 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 oh. Wide open spaces for wide open eyes. We're looking ahead for the next big surprise. Oh, 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 oh. We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. You make us whole and we stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. We're off on this journey, there's no looking back. With Jesus to lead us, we're on the right track. Oh, 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 oh. Wide open spaces for wide open eyes. We're looking ahead for the next big surprise. Oh, 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 oh. We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. And we stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. Trusting in you. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. Trusting in you. Trusting in you. We're trusting in you. Trusting in you.
All right, you guys, great job. Hey, today, remember, let's take a look again at where we are. We're up in the majestic Rocky Mountains, riding our train right through there. Now we are going to be going and seeing Kyle with his train talk, and he's going to be talking about some places that other trains might be going.
Today's question is, how long does it take a train to travel across America? A, 60 minutes, B, 30 hours, C, 62 hours, or D, 50 hours. And the correct answer is 62 hours. It takes the average train 62 hours to travel coast to coast. That's approximately 2.5 days.
let's salute Kyle with a dab today, because he has so much knowledge about trains and he's so willing to share them with us. Let's do a dab. You guys remember what a dab is? You know this. Okay, let's do a dab on 3 together. 1, 2, 3. Thanks, Kyle. You are awesome. All right, let me grab my schedule because we have got to stay on schedule today. And we're going to be singing a song about where a train is bound to, where we all want to be on this train. It's called "This Train is Bound for Glory, This Train." All right, let's go.
This train is bound for glory, this train. This train is bound for glory, this train. This train is bound for glory. Jesus made a place in heaven for me. This train is bound for glory, this train. This train is bound for glory, this train. This train is bound for glory, this train. This train is bound for glory. Jesus made a place in heaven for me. This train is bound for glory, this train. Okay, now let's bring it down. This train is bound for glory, this train. This train is bound for glory, this train. This train is bound for glory. Jesus made a place in heaven for me. This train is bound for glory. This train. Oh, this train. This train is bound for glory. This train. This train is bound for glory. This train. This train is bound for glory. Jesus made a place in heaven for me. This train is bound for glory. This train. This train. This train. This train.
Look, we have somebody that's steaming in towards our train today, and she's going to be one of the people that I think that Miss Susan talked about yesterday. It's Brittany. She's going to talk to us today. Welcome, Brittany.
Hey, Vacation Bible School friends. My name is Brittany and I work in the church office. I just wanted to come on quick and say thank you so much for joining us for our Rocky Railway Vacation Bible School adventure. I hope you guys are having a great week. I know when I was growing up, Bible school was always my favorite. So I hope you have a great rest of your week and we'll see you soon. Bye.
All right, guys, get back into your seats because we are moving on to our next station, and it's our Bible adventure story time at our next station. So we want to be ready. Get back in. Let's go. All right, Pastor Robin, tell us our story for today.
Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to Bible Story Time. Today's totally true story from the Bible may get you a little wet as you discover about Jesus' power to give us hope. You'll see that I'm out here on a boat today. And I have to tell you, it's probably good that you all are out there in video world today, because I always get a little seasick out on the open sea. But the weather report says that the waters are supposed to be calm today. So I pray that it is smooth sailing. Oh my. What's this? There's a note here on the boat. Oh no, listen to this. Dear Pastor Robin, I'm feeling a little green around the gills today, so I won't be able to sail the boat. But you used to sail, so you're in charge. Have a fun voyage and thanks for your help. The captain. Wow, it's been a long while since I sailed a boat. But I'm sure it'll come back to me, right? Just like riding a bike, right? Only wetter and, well, without the wheels. Well, I better get this place all ship shape and ready to sail. I'm gonna pull up the anchor. All right, and we're gonna fire up the engines. That's right. It's Bible times, so there are no engines for the boat. So I guess we're gonna have to get some power some other way. I guess maybe we'll have to wait for some wind. Well, I guess I might as well sit back since we're powerless to do anything about it. But while we're waiting, I want you to think about something that you would like to change about your life, but that you feel powerless to do anything about. For me, I would like for people to be kinder to one another. Now, I can control my own actions, but I can't control the actions of other people. So what do you think? Maybe there's some bully in your life that you would like to be gone, or you had a fight with your brother or your sister and you just don't know how to fix it. It's no fun to be powerless. It feels hopeless. But today we're learning about a new kind of power, the power of Jesus. And Jesus' power gives us hope. Trust Jesus. Oh my goodness, what's that? It's wind. We have some wind. This should be an easy trip. Oh, unless that prisoner who is chained up on the deck below is right. He said that our ship would sink, that all of our cargo would float off, and that we shouldn't be sailing today. But he's no sailor, so let's not pay any attention to him. His name is Paul, and from what I hear, he's a Christian who got into trouble because he keeps telling people about Jesus and how God changed his heart from hating Jesus followers to being a Jesus follower. And the emperor of Rome doesn't want people following Jesus because the emperor wants people to follow him. But Paul kept talking, got himself in trouble, and now he's all chained up on the deck below on this ship, and he's on his way to Rome to stand trial before the emperor himself. I sure wouldn't want to be in Paul's sandals right now. So I've heard that some of you out there may be Christians too. I want you to think about this. If you could tell someone who didn't know Jesus about Jesus, what would you say? What would you say? Now here, where we live in these times, talking about Jesus isn't going to get you chained up and stuck at the bottom of the ship like our prisoner Paul down there. Oh no! Oh no! Oh my goodness, what was that? Oh, there it goes again. Oh no, I think it's rain. It's rain. I better go down on the deck below and check out the charts and see if we're headed into bad weather. Oh, I think I'll check on that guy Paul while I'm down there too. Oh my. Whew. I've got some bad news, mates. Whew. Down there, there's water sloshing all around. That means we're heading into some rough seas. I hope that guy Paul wasn't right about what's coming our way. Things could get really rough. Really, really rough. Oh my, yeah. Did you see that? Can you feel that? The wind is picking up. Okay, everybody, lean to port. That's to your left. And now, everybody lean to starboard. That's to your right. We're gonna try to hug the shoreline before this ship breaks up. Oh my, this storm is just not gonna stop. It's been going on for days. It's hopeless. Oh, it's time. It's time to lighten up this ship and get rid of some cargo that's on board. Whew. I better go down below and check on that guy, Paul. Oh, man. Whew. Well, Paul said that we should eat. Whoa. We're going to need some of our strength. So he handed some of these sea biscuits to me. He's got some sea biscuits for us. They're pretty good. But, oh no, I've got some good news and I've got some bad news. The bad news is that Paul says this ship is going down. But the good news is that none of us are going to drown. Paul says that Jesus will take care of us. And, oh my, I think I see the shore over there. We're going to go try for the shore. But I have this really tough decision to make. In situations like this, I'm supposed to kill one of the prisoners so he doesn't get away. I have to kill the prisoners so they don't get away. But Paul, he's the prisoner down there and he gave us food. And it's really good food too. And he says that Jesus is going to take care of us. So maybe I should let him live. What do you think? You know, I think we should let him go. Hey you all down there, down below deck, you can unchain the prisoner. All right, now let's head for shore. The storm is getting worse. Oh no, the ship is starting to fall apart. Oh no, we're gonna have to jump overboard. Okay, everybody, when I count to three, we're gonna jump, okay? When I get to 3, we're gonna jump. 1, 2, freeze! Oh, my heart is racing. Oh no, I just need to sit back down before my legs give out on me. Can you imagine being on that ship as it splintered right there in front of you, right under you? And then dropped all those huge waves crashing against the shore with the lightning flashing and all that wind howling. It must have been awful. But Paul was right. Not one person on that ship was lost. Trusting Jesus gave them hope in that shipwreck situation. I want you to think back to those situations that you thought about earlier. Do you think that Jesus' power can make a difference? I know that my friendship with Jesus powers up the hope I have for people being kinder to one another. I'm so glad that I know Jesus. Today's Bible verse is from the book of Psalms, Psalm 31:24, and it tells us, "So be strong and courageous, all you who put your hope in the Lord." Psalm 31:24. So be strong and courageous, all you who put your hope in the Lord. Well, I think it's about time for you all to head back to Miss Teresa. Now don't forget, mates, that Jesus' power gives us hope. Trust Jesus.
Goodness. Paul certainly had an amazing hope that he kept during his voyage on that ship. Up and down and everywhere on that ship. That's a little crazy. But you know that everywhere we go, Jesus' power pulls us through. And Paul found out, using our Bible point today, that Jesus' power gives us hope. I want you guys to repeat our Bible point today with me. I'm going to do it on 3. 1, 2, 3. Jesus' power gives us hope. And we have a wonderful Bible verse that goes right along with that. That's from Psalm, it says on here, 31, verse 24. So let's say it together. So be strong and courageous, all you who put your hope in the Lord. Be strong and courageous, all you who put your hope in the Lord, because the Lord is always there And he is the one that pulls us through with his power, not with our own strength, but with his. He's awesome. Now, that's some pretty powerful stuff. And I have gotten one of my favorite songs is up next. And I think that you're gonna really like it too. It's called the Power Shuffle, okay? The Power Shuffle, all right. All right, here we go.
I feel it in the air right now. It's all around, I see it everywhere. It's the power. Yeah, yeah, God's power. It's the power to move any star. It's the power to heal your broken heart. It's the power. Yeah, God's power. So don't hold back, no, don't hold still. God is here and he is real. Take 4 steps to the left, to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn it around and move to the right. 1, 2, 3. Now take tiny little jumps forward to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 jumps back, but you better look back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now freeze. And everybody clap your hands. Now stop. I feel it in the air right now. It's all around, I see it everywhere. It's the power. Yeah, yeah, God's power. It's the power to move any star. It's the power to heal your broken heart. It's the power. Yeah, God's power. So don't hold back, no, don't hold still. God is here and he is real. Take 4 steps to the left, to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn it around and move to the right. 1, 2, 3. Now take tiny little jumps forward to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 jumps back, but you better look back. Let's do it all again right now. Take 4 steps to the left, to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn it around and move to the right. 1, 2, 3. Now take tiny little jumps forward to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 jumps back, but you better look back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now freeze. And everybody clap your hands. Now stop.
Hey, so how did you like that song? Like I said, that's one of my favorites. So what was our Bible point? I can't remember. Oh, let me hear. Oh, Jesus' power gives us hope. Exactly. Let's think about hope for just a little bit. People who first wrote, when these steam engine trains first came out, lots of people had big hope in them because you know what they were doing? They were bringing people out to these mountains and they were looking for, do you know what? They were looking for gold, and they were putting their hope in finding some gold coming on these trains. But we have a better hope than that. We have our hope in Jesus. Let's think about hope as something that we search for, and it's shiny and wonderful. So I want you to take a couple of seconds and think about some shiny things in your household, maybe like a spoon, or maybe an earring, or something like that. And think about going and searching for them. We're gonna do a pause, and I want you can either talk with your siblings or with the adults that are there, and think about some things that might be shiny in your household that you would go and search for. So here we go. I'm gonna pause for just a couple of seconds. Pausing as you search. Search maybe in your kitchen drawers. Yep, searching, doing a little searching, rummaging through things. Yep, that's it. Yeah, so when you are out searching, you have to kind of delve through some dull things. And sometimes that's the way our life can sometimes be. It may seem repetitious and a little bit dull. But you know, Jesus is always the light and the shine that is in our lives. And he puts it there himself inside us. He is the one that gives us a wonderful hope. And we can live for Jesus, and it brings us joy. Rejoice, and again I say rejoice is what he says to us. Yes, each day. Hey, now speaking of your lives and things that you have going on in your lives, I know that you are starting to use our God sightings and sending them in. So let's see our friend Susan. If I look through the window of our seat, and I think I see Susan out there. Hey, Susan.
Good morning. Welcome to day 2. I'm so glad you came back today. I know you had fun yesterday. We are once again at LeRoy United Methodist Church for Rocky Railway. I know we can't be actually here, but I know you guys had fun. So I bet laying out in front of you are all the cool things. How many of you have your hats on? Cool. All right, here's what I want you to do. I want you to grab those whistles. I know some of you have already decorated them and colored them. They're really cool. So on the count of 3, I want you to just blow that whistle long and hard if you had a really good time yesterday at Rocky Railway VBS. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Yay! Good job, guys. Okay, so yesterday when I talked about God sightings, I showed you my little God sighting, and I forgot to leave it here on the sidewalk. So when you stop by today, you'll see this right here on the sidewalk. It reminded us that God taught those birds how to raise those little babies. And remember, God sightings can be anything. It can be a song, and I know you guys learned some songs yesterday at VBS. I know the first one was one of my favorites, that Trust in the Lord. So I bet you're going to be doing that again today. There could be a song. You could have an answered prayer. Maybe, or maybe you got up this morning and you saw something really cool outside. When I pulled up this morning to do this video, there was a mommy bunny and she had 2 little babies out in the front yard, and it was just kind of God winking at me and saying, "Good morning, Susan." So please remember this, boys and girls. We can't see God, but we can see God. We can see what God does for us and how he is always, always present in our life. So not that we can't see him, but we can see what he does for us. So when I got here this morning, this is so cool. Some of my friends have been here. I bet some of you have been here, and the chalk is ready to go, and you worked on the sidewalk. So here was the first thing that greeted me when I came. It was the word trust. And that's what Pastor Robin and Ananias was talking about yesterday in the Bible story, how you have to trust God, because we're asked to do hard things a lot of times, and we have to trust God that he will give us the equipment that we need to do those hard things. And look, someone drew a beautiful sunshine that says, "The sun reminds me of God and his creation." It was a really pretty day yesterday, and the sunshine just inspired someone. Oh, I love this globe. He's got the whole world in his hands. Can you just picture it? He knows everything we're doing, and he's taking care of us. Yesterday, Miss Teresa said one of her favorite Bible verses was Philippians 4:13, which is, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And then Pastor Robin was talking about, I can do hard things with God's help. Someone remembered that and came and wrote that down. This friend over here, I think, went on a hike yesterday, and they wrote down all these fun things they saw on their hike, which is God sightings for sure. They saw birds and rabbits, squirrels, fish. They must have been close to water. There were ants and rocks and frogs and worms and grasshopper and trees. That's a God sighting. All that's a God sighting. This is really a cool sidewalk. And then over here, look at this one. Here we have binoculars. Someone is really creative, and they watched a podcast, and they drew about the podcast, and a friend kind of talked to them about how they were feeling. And this is Miss Teresa's. Isn't this beautiful? I saw a robin in my bird bath at lunch.
That is perfect. What a great God sighting. And someone came and wrote something just very simple. It just says, God loves you, and drew a great big heart. So boys and girls, God sightings are easy. God sightings are everywhere. So there's lots of sidewalk left. There's tons of chalk left. So I want to come tomorrow morning and see even more chalk drawings and God sightings. Have a wonderful day. Bye.
That is so awesome that we can see God everywhere, even as we're rolling down the tracks. Thanks so much for sharing things that are going on and the God sightings that you are seeing. It's awesome to share with us. We're like our own little VBS community that we're sharing with each other and making it awesome. Now, look, I have somebody else that is coming in. I'm kind of astounded. It's Mrs. Kogler. Do you remember Mrs. Kogler? She was in the basement and she did all of our art stuff. Awesome! She's coming in today. Come on, Mrs. Kogler, come on in.
Hi kids, I'm Mrs. Kogler with Crafts. Remember me? We have lots of fun for you this week, and today we are going to be making Paul's boat. Later on in the week, we are going to be making wind chimes, bookmarks, and decorating a frisbee. So don't forget to color your drawstring bag and your train whistle and send us pictures of your crafts. All aboard for a great week. Bye kids.
Now she just showed you some awesome stuff about your art project today. And don't forget to look in your bag for your recipe and your game today, and do your game and have lots of fun together. It's a summer fun, so enjoy it. Remember, we're kind of rolling into our station for the end of today, and I see it right there. So let's do a little toot as we come into it. All right, let's get out our whistles again. Yeah, we're rolling into our home station. So remember how much we love you and that we're going to be looking for you again tomorrow. Here's Pastor Robin, and she's going to pray us out again today.
Hey everybody, I hope you're having a great time with VBS this week. Today we learned that Jesus' power gives us hope. And we hope that you have hope in Jesus too. So let's pray to him as we close out our day. Dear Jesus, we thank you that you love us and that you give us hope. We thank you for the story about Paul and how you kept him and everyone on the ship safe. And we thank you that you are keeping us safe this summer. Be with each kid who is part of our Vacation Bible School this week. Help them to know how much you love them and how much we love them too. We pray this in your name. Amen. Have a great day, everybody. Enjoy those snacks, enjoy those crafts, enjoy those games, and roll on out of the station.
We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting